All right, that is just 1 dozen eggs that I went ahead and hard boiled. Now we're just gonna go ahead and separate these whites and yolks for such an easy and fun little appetizer idea. All right, and my last yolk here, just straight into our extra bowl. We'll move that aside. I'm gonna bring back out 2 more bowls here. Now, this works perfectly for 12 eggs in the dish I'm using, but you guys might have to play around with the quantities and how big your dish that you're using is. So I'm gonna put 4 of those halves into my smaller bowl, and then I am going to get 4 more plus 7, so that's gonna be 11 pieces here. We're gonna get those into my other bowl. And these ones we're going to leave for right now as is. Go ahead and bring these bowls forward. We're gonna start working on them. And then I'm gonna bring out my measuring cups. You don't have to use a measuring cup, it's just easier for me. And we're gonna fill this with some water. And then we're gonna come in with our white vinegar, and we're just gonna add about a cap or 2 full, depending on how much we're using here. Just a little bit of vinegar, that's gonna help our process coming up. I'm gonna bring out my blue food coloring. I got my dark blue, but any kind of blue, but you do wanna make sure that it is vibrant. And we're just going to drop that right on in. Here we have a nice blue coloring. And then next I'm gonna do my red. And these colors are necessary for what we're making, so you definitely need the red and the blue. And it's beautiful as well. Now for the fun part, we're just gonna go ahead and drop these in. Well, you know what? No, let's just pour this in. That makes more sense, right? We're just gonna go ahead and pour those all in. And then pour in the red as well. We're gonna go ahead and put these in the fridge. Let's go ahead and bring out our yolks again, and let's just go ahead and get started. I'm gonna use some mayo, of course. And I don't really measure any of this, I kind of just eyeball it all. So I think that was probably about half a cup, maybe about a tablespoon or so of Dijon mustard, some red wine vinegar. I'm just gonna do a capful. Awesome. And I love the red wine vinegar. That's like my family's secret that I'm now sharing with the world. Some onion powder, some garlic, and of course you guys can kind of season this however you like. I just do classic seasonings that I know most people are gonna enjoy. Some ground mustard in there as well, and then of course, pepper. Always gotta do fresh black pepper. And thank you to whoever was on my comments saying that you can put this in some hot water and it might just pop off. So I'm gonna try doing that when it runs out so I can refill it. And then some kosher salt. And this is smelling amazing. I love that Dijon mustard. And we're just gonna go ahead and give this all a nice mix. All right, let's see if I can't do this nicely. Let's go ahead and pull this up and let's go grab. All right, now these are only in the fridge and in this food coloring for maybe 5-10 minutes tops. All right, I went ahead and drained these. And look how vibrant these came out. That's why you have to use that vinegar. And I'm gonna be using one of my disposable pans today so it's easier to take along with me. And we're gonna go ahead and start with our white, just the regular eggs that we got. And we're gonna start with a layer right here. All right, and let's go ahead and fill these ones up. And now we're gonna do our red ones. Gosh, I can't get over how nice these look. And we're just gonna line them up and come back. All right, and then we've got our blue. And finally, the last bit here. I think I accidentally dyed one too many red, so it doesn't quite look right, but you know, we're here now. It's fine. All right, and of course, just to finish it off, a little bit of paprika, just right on over the top of each and every one. Yes, this is looking great. Super patriotic and delicious. Now all that's left to do is give it a try. All right, cheers. It's a classic. How could you go wrong?